It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Harrison Barnes.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
A look at the Magic starting group. The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bain. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. And it's Wagner in at the 3 slot. Paul George is out there with Harrison Barnes. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's Quickly in at point guard. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, that means just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
There are just certain guys have a nose for the basketball. I don't think you teach that. Great second effort there.
Outside, Sexton. Pass to Chamberlain. Outside for George. Sexton, the pass to Barnes. Just 3 to shoot. Over Banchero. That's good from Barnes on the assist by Sexton.
Well, smart enough to know that there's going to be congestion in there when he's attacking. Barnes gets to that in-between game.
It's good.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Quickly the pass to Barnes. To the paint. Here's George. Outside for Sexton. Pass to Chamberlain. Over Carter. Chamberlain, no good. Magic have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Suggs throws it down.
I tell you, watch out when Jalen Suggs gets downhill. The athleticism is on display.
It's George on the wing. Sinks the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Bain. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Carter kicks to Banchero. For 3. And it's Carter missing. Pass to Barnes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Well, that's called exhibiting power and quickness in the painted area. Barnes does a really good job drawing contact there.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Here's Suggs. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Bain, and he takes the feed in stride and spins it home.
Putting some real power behind his motion. Bain takes it straight to the rim.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. He was blunt when talking about his assessment of Franz Wagner. Coach praised the toughness Wagner plays with, saying, "We're talking about a 6'10" wing who goes hard to the bucket. He invites contact. Those aren't easy guys to contend with." Kevin, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Now, here's Suggs. His last outing, he had 8 points. Bain against Sexton. Wagner wide open. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Pass to Quickly. Chamberlain with a screen on Suggs. It's stolen by Banchero. Here's Wagner. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
But you don't often see Wagner exploit the defense in the mid-range, but he understood this is where it will work for me right now.
Quickly the pass to Sexton. Now George. Rebound by Paolo Banchero.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Bain, no good.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
Here's Chamberlain. Drops in the layup for 2.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Now, here's Suggs. Pass to Banchero. Here's Bain. That's good, and it's Banchero with the assist.
3 points.
Bain's got 7.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
Outside, Sexton. Back to quickly. Suggs with the steal. Here's Bain. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. 9 points in the game so far.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
Here's Chamberlain. Hands the 12-footer. Magic leading by 3. Wagner passes to Carter. 11 feet away. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got 4 rebounds in this game. Chamberlain controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Pass to Wagner. Now Bain. Carter with a screen on Sexton. Clock at 6. Bain, no good. Gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Defenders going at Colin Sexton should be mindful of his prowess in the paint, Greg. He's pretty tricky.
That's right, Kevin. We tend to think of guards like Sexton as perimeter pests, but Colin's a real plus when he's in close. Let him slip by you, and it's a deuce.
Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
No, obviously something that, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Barnes. We've seen some teams, Greg, stumble out of the gate to begin this season, still trying to find their footing, getting some traction.
And when you're not meeting expectations, the pressure ramps up. But as a team, you can't let it get to you, especially with time to turn things around.
He misses the free throw.
And the biggest reason Banchero went 1st overall, Paolo brings you playmaking ability at 6'10". He's got a very rare skill set for that size.
Anthony Black's checked in for the Magic. And he sinks the second. Gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Conley to pass to Chamberlain. Back to Conley. To the inside. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Now, here's Wagner. Pass to Bain. 6 to shoot. Back to Wagner. Fires for 3. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got his 6th rebound on the night. Now here was Martin. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for 2.
That one is off.
Martin Jr.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Wagner. A 3-point spread on the scoreboard. Pass to Black. Magic moving the ball around. Bain kicks to Banchero. Off target with his three.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Caldwell Pope pass to Conley. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And a chance to check out the numbers for Banchero. Averaging 23 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch. Someone the other players look up to.
Prince is checked in for Martin. And the Magic making a change here. And Conley drops them both.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
Black in the post, over by Conley, and it goes down 2 points. Gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Conley gets to Caldwell Pope. To the middle. Middleton the pass to Conley. Teardrop shot. It's deflected. One-on-one here. Caldwell Pope against Bain. Here's De Silva. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Hits the jumper in space.
Such a nice-looking jump shot.
Magic have come out to them. Remember, they played just last night in the back-to-back. Team Chamberlain blew them out, but the Magic look determined tonight, guys.
Against Banchero. Now, here is Chamberlain. Defense right on him. Black grabs the board.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Pass to De Silva. Payne for 3. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line.
That gives them the lead. Banchero's got his second bucket of the night. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle skills for Orlando?
They're really bucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Conley, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, the seasoned veteran Mike Conley has been such a soft-spoken guy, but he has also been one of the NBA's best leaders, both on and off the floor.
And that one falls for Conley. The Magic making a switch here. And he makes both free throws. Orlando trailing here. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
I'll tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
What was most disturbing to me was they didn't have a backup plan, right? The threes aren't falling. What do you do next?
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. And you take a look at this home team. Off to a great start this season, currently in second. And, of course, there's the Magic, 8 games out. Caldwell Pope against Bain. Batazzi is screen on Conley. And Batazzi throws it down.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Now here's Conley. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Prince dishes to Conley. For 3, Middleton. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. Orlando leading. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. The Magic are coming together. Paolo Banchero said, this is a special group. We have something that you don't always see in professional sports. Guys really have each other's backs and look after one another. Not only are we close, but we're really talented and versatile as a team. Back to you.
A young, exciting team. Allie, we thank you very much.
He might be forcing.
How about the body control and just the sheer athletic prowess of Chamberlain on that one?
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Now, here's Wagner. On the wing, Bain. Oh, good on the three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's the break. Conley's shot is off.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
Black the pass to be touched. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Prince. Pass to Chamberlain. And Middleton kicks to Conley. And here's Chamberlain. 4 on the clock. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Bain with the steal. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Wagner. Chamberlain brings the double team. Itaze, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
2 fouls on Chamberlain. Got to get him out of there. I tell you that until they played last night, you can kind of see it's a difference down here. One team's fresher than the other. Even though the Orlando Magic traveled up here, they're the ones that got blown out. So, and remember, after this, Team Chamberlain flies down over to San Diego to play Shaquille O'Neal for the first time. It'll be Wilt and Shaq, their first meeting after this.
That one is no good.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Way to create just enough separation to get that shot to go.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. They're up by 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really shows.
Also, guys, if you came in late, Harrison Barnes sustained an injury. Matter of fact, let's check out and see how Harrison Barnes is doing. So right now, he has a rib injury. Let's go a little deeper into this. Oh, yeah, he might have broken ribs, man. He might have broken ribs. Yeah, they say it's a rib or to be determined, but we don't know what the extent of it is yet. So, oh, man. He's one of our best shooters, too, for Team Chamberlain.
Early because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Here's George. They've got Colin Sexton. Williams is out there with Martin. Then it's Paul George. And it's quickly in a point. Here's Williams. That's tipped. And for the Magic, they've got Goga Batadze. Wagner is out there with Anthony Black. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's De Silva in at the small forward position. Back to George. And it's George finishing it off.
And after all the injury setbacks, you see the elevation Paul George has. That is impressive.
Batadze is screen on Sexton. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Is on Colin Sexton.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything.
Wagner against Sexton. And that one's good. Wagner. Wagner's got his second bucket of the night.
That's about simply playing hard. Wagner doing what it takes to find a shot in the interior.
George sets a screen for Quickly. Pass to Martin. A three ball. It's hauled in by the Magic. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
Out in the screen. Here's George. And it's Williams finishing it off.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside positioning, he just goes for the finish.
Here's Black. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Orlando making a change here. Suggs is checked in. Gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Martin with a screen on Wagner. It's Martin on the wing. Sexton on the wing. He's covered by Suggs. The shot by Sexton, no good. Orlando, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's Wagner. Here's Isaac. Rebound by Williams. It's been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Here's George. Orlando grabs the miss. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. And that one's good. Wagner. Wagner's got 6.
You love when somebody gets out on the break and takes advantage. Nice heads-up play by Franz Wagner.
They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence the crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the bucket started raining down.
Black. Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard to look at the teams that specialize in intimidation.
And anybody who's a fan of defense has got to love this team. I mean, no one loves to see their name on top of that leaderboard.
Hey, how you doing?
As this coaching staff.
Check. Well, double team on Wilt.
Chamberlain. And
I couldn't get through.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Make sure you guys are checking out the description, guys, to keep up the storylines. Left a detailed story of what's going on with Team Chamberlain.
Chamberlain got
oh, my goodness. Oh, good defense for the Magic.
Sometimes you need excellent anticipation defensively to get your hand on a shot. Jalen Suggs, nicely done.
Wagner kicks to Bain. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. Chamberlain got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Let's go courtside for a new report on Harrison Barnes. Allie, take it away.
They told me it's a collapsed lung, a serious situation, and we're all hoping that he's okay. There will be no return to the floor tonight, and it sounds like recovery period is going to last a little longer than they were hoping for. Guys?
Allie, thanks as always. We appreciate the report. never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the
exactly
parts of the game because you have little to
I would talk more, guys, but I got to concentrate. Everything you need to know is in the descriptions, guys. And stay tuned for the post-game show. We'll go over everything. But right now, we got a game here.
Wagner passes to Bitadze. Back to Bain. Pass to Wagner. Three-pointer. Chamberlain with the rebound.
Oh, that is how you deny an open look with some in-your-face defense.
Here's Quickly. He has yet to score. They double-team Chamberlain.
And we talk about Middleton's accurate shooting often, but they are reminding us of his dunking ability as well.
All right, for a quick recap, for those that may be new, Team Chamberlain right now is the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference and the #1 record in the NBA right now, trading it back and forth with Team Jordan, who are 14-1. This is an important game because last night they blew out the Magic. This is a back-to-back game. So you can see it right now, a little fatigue on Team Chamberlain. And it's important because after this game, Team Chamberlain goes out to San Diego to play the first matchup against 2001 Shaquille O'Neal in his prime with Team Diesel. That's right. Wilt and Shaq is after this game on their schedule. So that's why it's important for these guys to kind of take care of the Magic, get a little rest for Wilt. You see Wilt's already tired already a little bit from last night. So it's kind of setting up a track game out there with Shaquille O'Neal, who will be nice and rested for that game. Just a quick I go over a little bit in the description area for you guys. Back to the gameplay, guys. Also, too, Harrison Barnes, key member here, has been hurt with a collapsed lung. He's one of our major shooters, so that's going to hurt Team Chamberlain going forward.
And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand. Suggs passes to Wagner. On the wing, Bain. Just 4 to shoot. Offline with his 3.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this. Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Suggs passes to Banchero. Quickly against Suggs. Pass to Bain. It's up a 3. Chamberlain with the rebound.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
As crafty as they come. George has
Man, I tell you, those Wilt Chamberlain outlet passes are, man. He gets that rebound. He could just launch that thing up the court with so much speed. Man. It's like one of those old school Brett Favre passes. One of those Brett Favre bullet passes.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
You cannot give Paul George these extra chances. This guy is deadly from the free throw line throughout his career.
Blacks checked in for Orlando. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Chamberlain with 12 and 16.
The Magic shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively. Bitadze setting a screen for Banchero. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Banchero's got 7.
And great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts.
Outside, George. Pass to Chamberlain. Outside, Sexton. Now Middleton. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain. Chamberlain got 3 assists tonight.
And if you're trying to get the most out of Middleton offensively, put him in catch-and-shoot situations.
Team Chamberlain not getting back that time.
Fourth game, this is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Sexton finds quickly. Chamberlain a screen. High post shot. Tries again, and the layup is up and in. He's got 14.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Bain. And again, it's a
Pace and space right now is hurting Team Chamberlain defensively. They're getting Chamberlain out of the lane with the shooters. And that's opening up the mid-range and paint shots for Orlando. They didn't get that in the last game. So they've altered their offense.
Faster quickly. Chamberlain a screen. From 10 feet out. And Chamberlain with the stop.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan.
Wilt Chamberlain controls the boards like no man ever. I know people think that. People say Dennis Rodman's the greatest rebounder of all time. All due respect, it's Chamberlain. I'm sorry, it's Chamberlain. He's the greatest rebounder I've ever seen.
Here's Banchero. Drills it from outside.
A down year for him was averaging 18 rebounds for a year.
Bigs who can knock it down from distance. Yes, sir.
Faster quickly. Chamberlain with a screen on Suggs. Here's quickly. And yep, finally drops after rolling around.
Right now we're running that high screen and roll because if they play quickly, that'll free up Chamberlain on the offensive glass for the miss. You've already seen it twice. If they miss, it leaves Chamberlain basically free to go up and get an offensive rebound. And once he gets it that low, there's no stopping him. It's an easy way of getting Chamberlain an easy shot without having to go to simple post-ups all the time. Going to go Twin Towers. I'm going to put Huff stretch 5 at the stretch 4 position. See, not having Harrison Barnes hurts the lineup now because he should be coming in right now. We won't have Harrison Barnes anymore. Going to go defensive here. Twin Towers with defensive backcourt.
Making a switch here. Just Silva's checked in. The players you see here contribute as much on D as they do at the other end of the court. A list of the steal leaders among point guards. 5th best, Jalen Suggs.
And with these guys, they are always going to give you an equally outstanding effort at both ends of the floor. I mean, it takes very aggressive defense to put up steal numbers like that.
You know, I think that's the mentality they have when it comes to defending, aggressive. They don't let up for one single second at that end of the floor, and they're always looking to cause you discomfort.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, guys. Paolo Banchero is trying to become more vocal. He said being the best player on the team, you've got to speak up. You can't ever be quiet because at the end of the day, I'm a high-Q player. I see the game really well, and if I'm not out there talking the game, it's doing everyone a disservice. Kevin?
Outstanding. Allie, we appreciate the report. Pass to Huff. Fires the 3. A putback. Here's Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain.
There it is. There it is. They can't keep him off the offensive glass. That high screen. If we miss the shot, it's almost a 60% chance he's going to get that offensive rebound.
Statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line, very low numbers.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for the Magic. Franz Wagner comes in for Black. And that one misses.
But Wilt can't hit the free throws.
He'll bring it up for Orlando. Bain, no good.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
Huff passes to Conley. Pass to Chamberlain. For the three. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup. Chamberlain got 20 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Carter outside. On the wing, Bain. Pass to Banchero. Oh, good with the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Puff passes to Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And here's Carter. No good there off the double clutch. Prince against Wagner. Prince outside. Pass to Chamberlain. 6 on the shot clock. Over Carter. Carter pulls it in. The Magic trail by 3. Here's Wagner. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
Such a good mix of moves. Getting in his bag, Franz Wagner, on the pull-up jumper.
Conley, the pass to Chamberlain. Over Banchero. He knocks it down the way.
Chamberlain! Man, the shooter's touch on that one.
Teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room.
Wow.
The previous play is under review.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
The Big Dipper.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it.
I'll tell you one thing, Orlando Magic have come, they don't look anything like they looked last night in Orlando in the game before this one, man. If you guys missed that game, you can go check it out in the playlist on my channel under NBA Legends in the Modern Era Ultimate Season Showdown. I know it's a bit of a mouthful, but just look it up on my channel. Everything's in chronological order. But, man, that was a tough shot by Chamberlain there at the end, at the buzzer, though, man.
I usually only see Shaq drool when it comes to food, but their performance on the board tonight, it's getting to him a little bit.
I'm not going to lie. I like what I've seen.
Ooh, it's time to bring out those power rankings. Steve's gotten off to a good start this season.
Well, I think for the home team, they were coming for that #1 spot, and they got it. Now the challenge will be staying there.
The Hunters have become the hunted, but can they stay hungry and continue this pace? Should be fun to watch.
Undefeated still.
It's getting better. It's getting better.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan.
Chamberlain on pace for 50 and 50 tonight. 24 points and 24 rebounds. So he's on pace for 50 and 50 tonight, guys. Wow.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Wilt Chamberlain.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
They're going to need Paul George to step up here and carry a little bit of the scoring load, though. Chamberlain's looking a little tired here.
You've got Emmanuel quickly. Paul George is
again, this is a back-to-back.
Then there's Colin Sexton.
And we got Shaq waiting in the wings after this game.
George passes to Chamberlain. Just 5 to shoot. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And here's what the schedule for Orlando looks like. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Jaren Jackson and the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Monday, they'll be facing LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets.
And that game against the Suns, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
And so in the game for the Magic, running out on the wings, they'll have Bane and Wagner. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. And it's Suggs in at the point. Pass to Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stop.
Talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Outside, Bane. Banchero, right side. There's the lob to Carter. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero.
And a moment now to check out some of the numbers for Suggs. He's right around 13 points a night, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
There's the lob to the hoop, and it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Suggs.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Bane for 3, hits it from 3-point range. Bane's got 14.
When you look at his numbers, Desmond Bane is historically good from 3-point.
Outside, Martin. Back to quickly. Suggs with the steal. Pushing it up. Here's Banchero.
Man, did you guys see Chamberlain's speed on that?
Wagner finds
the way he caught up to Banchero. Oh my God! That's a no. That's a third foul on Chamberlain.
Well, you see when a big man commits.
But yeah, I want to go ahead and I just want to show you guys Chamberlain's speed on that chase down, a block attempt he just did. That was crazy. Like he sprinted from. They had the outlet pass. Banchero, oh, my fault. Banchero had a head start, lightweight. He was already out. They hit a hit. And Chamberlain just hawks him down. Banchero didn't want no parts of that, man. Banchero didn't want no parts of that, man.
Job. Wendell Carter Jr., tremendous job drawing contact.
The Magic have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. That's good from Carter.
I love that Wendell Carter Jr. plays within himself. Take high percentage shots, get as many rebounds as you can.
And it's tied up with that one. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Suggs against quickly. Pass to George. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact.
Trying to get Paul George going here. Man, they fouling hard right now. Magic came to play good night. They were embarrassed. I remember they got beat by 60 points last night. So they came to play good night. Team Chamberlain beat them by 60 points last night. So we're in the second game of back-to-back here.
And the first one at the line is good.
When health has been there for Paul George, he has been one of the great two-way guys in the league. Very capable scorer and can take on tough assignments.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Here are the Magic now. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, just recharge here quickly.
Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Sexton. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Banchero finds Suggs. Banchero outside. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt. 3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Wagner outside. Pass to Banchero. Carter with a screen on Martin. Banchero, that's for 2. Chamberlain with the rebound. Gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. It's Caldwell-Pope with the drive. George with no one around. Offensive rebound. Caldwell-Pope kicks to Chamberlain. On the wing quickly. Shot clock at 6. Chamberlain the pass to quickly. Back to Chamberlain. Over Carter. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Magic trail by 4. Outside, Bain. Pass to Wagner. Bain against George. Down low. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
Now, Quickly. Martin with the screen for Quickly. Lays it up off the glass.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And so Suggs with it. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. 6-point game. Pass to Bain. Shoots the 3. Chamberlain with the rebound. Gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Suggs against Caldwell-Pope. Martin with the screen for Quickly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And finished off by Martin.
Boy, defenders just assume Quickly is going to shoot the basketball. He catches him off guard with a timely look.
The Magic trail by 8. Outside, Suggs. Magic moving the ball around. Carter kicks to Banchero. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. Pass to Suggs. Over Quickly. Another miss by Orlando.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Caldwell-Pope feeling it out a bit. Chamberlain with it. 28 points for him. It's good.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Pass to Carter. Here's Suggs. Carter with a screen on Caldwell-Pope. Bain, no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
To the paint. Here's Suggs. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Suggs has got 6.
Boy, the agility of Jalen Suggs when he touches the painted area and navigates his way to a nice finish.
Martin with the screen for Quickly. He lobs it up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Paolo Banchero.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
He'll take his third.
Yeah, let's get Wilt. Yeah, let's get Wilt a breather, man. He's working hard out here. He's Because the guy understands Shaquille O'Neal is waiting, man. And let's take a look at him right now. Yeah, you can see the wear and tear is starting to build up now. But he's still fresh, though. That's what's fun. The guy's such a stud. He's still fresh, even with all this usage. He's just tired in the game right now, though. But you don't want to overdo it because he's a high risk right now for a potential injury. So you want to get him out of there. I'll come in with Huff. Better outshot shooting big man. Let's get Paul George a break. We'll bring in Middleton. We'll put Middleton up front. And Taurean Prince will play a small forward. And we'll bring back in Mike Conley, the little general, to hold it down for. There we go, guys.
This is the game right here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And that one falls for Martin. Anthony Black's checked in for Jalen Suggs. And so he hits both. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a main bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Listen, Wendell Carter Jr. is a big-time skilled big man. This guy, good things happen when you get him the ball.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Chris Middleton's checked in for Kenyon Martin. Carter hits them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And here is Conley. Prince outside. Middleton against Banchero. Rejected by Banchero.
And when Banchero turns it up, he can be a factor at the defensive end.
Yep, it counts. Carter's got 8.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Conley surveying the D. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Conley. It's deflected. It's stolen by Carter. Now Black. Back to Bain. Banchero outside. Bangs home the trifecta. 15 points in the game.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Here's Conley. Caldwell Pope trying to break free. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Carter left side. And a wide open look for Bain. And the Magic another 3.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Huff passes to Caldwell Pope. And here's Prince outside. Connects from 3-point range.
The real
come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now Black, 8 points for him. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. To the inside. And it's Carter missing.
Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
Prince. Rebound by the Magic. Black's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wagner outside. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the 3rd.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Conley. And up the court come the Magic on the break.
I love how assertive Bane is in transition. Outstanding at running to the right spot in those situations.
Outside Conley. There's a minute 34 left to play in the 3rd. Shoots over Black. No good from 11 feet.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Middleton outside. Pass to Huff. Now here's Caldwell Pope. It's stolen by Banchero. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And Bane the bucket on the assist from Banchero. And it's a 3-point Magic lead. And so far, very efficient all around, about 55%. Prince outside. Middleton against Banchero. And Middleton kicks to Conley. Pocket 4. Inside. Caldwell Pope. And it's good. With time running down in the shot clock.
And part of an overall effort for Kentavious going for higher percentage shots. For that time working inside.
Bane against Caldwell Pope. Bane drawn the double team. From the arc. It doesn't go for him. Here's Conley. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Desmond Bane getting it done for Orlando. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in store for you right after this.
They did a good job shutting down our half-court offense. They got some pretty good turnovers there, so give the Magic credit.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. They lead by 1. Emmanuel quickly out there with Sexton. Then there's Chamberlain. Then there's Prince. And it's Huff in at the 4. On the wing, Bane. Defended by Sexton. From the high post. Bane, no good. Chamberlain against Isaac. Chamberlain kicks to quickly. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. Chamberlain got assist number 5 here tonight.
A great pass and quickly makes great use of it.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Here's Sexton. Pass to quickly. goes, and the shot goes in.
Boy, when Quickly drives, you see that suddenness, and there's also a control there. Both are important.
Quickly against Suggs. Isaac a screen on Quickly. And it's Suggs missing.
Boy, tough break there. Defense leaves him wide open. He can't get the mid-range to go. Ouch.
Quickly with it. Back to Sexton. 5 on the clock. Here's Huff. He's covered by Isaac. And count it, the shot.
Oh, a lucky shot. That's a lucky shot by Huff. We got bailed out.
Still able to finish.
First team foul. At the line for one, Jay Huff.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Here's Bain. Outside, Suggs. Pass to Isaac. Magic moving the ball around. Here's Black, guarded by Prince. Will it go? Here's Bitadze. And Bitadze throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Got all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Quickly the pass to Sexton. And here is Prince. Black defending. Pass to Bain. Here's Suggs. Now Black defended by Sexton. Now Black. On the wing, Isaac. No good on the triple. Sexton, the pass to Chamberlain. Outside for Sexton. Back to Chamberlain. Here's Huff. They get it again. Prince outside. Quickly against Suggs. Fades back. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Chamberlain got 32 points. Outside, Suggs. Isaac a screen on Quickly. And it's Suggs missing. Gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Bain against Sexton. Prince outside. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. The Magic trail by 9. Pass to Bitadze. Here's Black. Bitadze is screen on Prince. Black the pass to Suggs. Launches it. Chamberlain with the rebound. Gone 5 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Here's Sexton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, it's easy to say, but this is one guy you don't want to foul. Colin Sexton is an excellent free throw shooter.
No good on that one.
When I think about Colin Sexton, the first couple things that come to mind, speed and confidence. It is what makes him such a good scorer.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Banchero comes in for Isaac. And Wagner's subbed in for Bain. Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Wagner outside. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
It doesn't get any easier than that, guys. Carter Jr. gets the position he wants and goes to town.
Now, here's quickly. Black defending. Pass to Chamberlain. With the fadeaway. Nice touch on the back shot. Chamberlain got 10 points in just the second half.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
And here is Suggs. Carter with a screen on Sexton. Suggs kicks to Wagner. From downtown, Chamberlain with the rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
George passes to Chamberlain. And it's quickly in the corner to the paint. Shot's good by Middleton.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Black with it. Here's Banchero for three. They get it back.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Chamberlain a screen. Sexton with the bounce pass. And the whistle blows as the basket counts in a three-point play chance right here on free throw coming up. Baines checked in for the Magic.
Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for one, Chris Middleton.
A solid passer and rebounder, but it's really scoring where Middleton shows up big. He can be just relentless on that end of the floor.
Like the pass to Bain. Banchero outside. Carter with a screen on Middleton. Shot to stop the run. Chamberlain with the block. And George kicks to quickly. Here's Middleton outside. George gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And Carter with the basket on the assist from Banchero. Banchero's got 4 assists now tonight. Gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Quickly the pass to Sexton. They get a hand on it. Chamberlain against Carter. Lets it go from 11. That one wide left. And so Wagner will bring it up for the Magic. Bain passes to Carter. Chamberlain with the rebound. 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Offensive rebound. Passed to quickly. And stolen by Wagner. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Quickly the pass to Chamberlain. Clock at 6. Goes to the fadeaway and wins it. Chamberlain got 6 in the quarter.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've got run over this evening.
Bain kicks to Banchero. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Yeah, Bain has really good passing instincts. He can spot those gaps in the defense.
Now, here's quickly. Guarded closely. Middleton outside.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. And so Wagner will bring it up for the Magic. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice.
Man, all I can say is that game with Shaquille O'Neal is going to be insane. If you missed that game with Shaq versus Kobe, Shaq put 60 points in that game. It was unstoppable. You're seeing Chamberlain now. It's going to be like, for all my old school wrestling fans, if you remember Gorilla Monsoon from when Hulk Hogan fought Andre the Giant, the irresistible force versus the immovable object. That's what it's going to be like, guys. I can't wait to see that one.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Just 5 on the clock. Now Banchero puts up the 3. It misses. Oh, what a finish.
Oh, my God.
He's got to prove he's more than just...
Oh, my God.
They trail by 18. And stolen by Chamberlain.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Outside George. A 15-footer. Cleared away by Suggs. The Magic trail by 18. Now Carter. A huge two-handed slam.
Love the pass from Suggs. Boy, his court awareness is really impressive.
Quickly looking it over. Outside George. Chamberlain against Carter. 9 feet out. Not that time. It won't go. Well, Orlando shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Bain against Sexton. Banchero, a screen for Bain. The 3 doesn't go. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Carter against Chamberlain. And stolen by Wagner. An even 3-on-3 break. Bain against Sexton. Lets loose a 3. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Point lead. Now Isaac. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
Da Silva.
Now, here's quickly. Outside George. With the teardrop. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
At the line for 2, Paul George.
The first one falls.
Out he comes. I tell you one thing, man, you had to spend a lot of energy to get this win. Magic came on strong, but that defense stepped up. But Chamberlain and Shaquille O'Neal awaits, guys. And, man.
So it's 1 of 2.
I would not like to be a referee for that game, because there's going to be some pushing and shoving. The 2 most powerful men in the history of basketball are about to collide for the first time.
In rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Paul, what a great team effort defensively. What were the points of emphasis?
You know, we do a great job of helping one another and being in gaps. And, you know, if we're going to get beat, it's going to have to be, you know, beat by contested shots and the ball being swung. You know, so that's what we have to do. We have to sit down, guard guys, and, you know, make them play on the offensive end as a team.
Defense certainly has to be a full team effort, and it paid off tonight. Thanks, Paul.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. Now it's time for our player of the game.
Oh, Team Chamberlain only took 10 threes tonight, and they still won by a wide margin. They took 33 threes, and they just couldn't keep it going because it's just, man, Chamberlain shuts that lane down. You can't keep your offense going. And they actually won the turnover. Look at that. They had 12 steals, and they still lost by a wide. All those turnovers. Wow. Man. Let's see what Will finishes the game with 40 and 39. So he's on pace for his average from the season. That's basically what he's averaging. 40 points, 39 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 blocks, and a steal on 27 shots. Paul George steps up, second best player on the team. 16 points. And everybody else just a little bit here, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, you know. just good team, just good team performance, man. Shot selection wasn't good for Desmond Bane tonight, man. That's just too many three. Yeah, take 15 threes to make 3. That's hurting your team with that. And Wagner didn't do much. He didn't do diddly poo from downtown. He did a lot from mid-range, though. His mid-range game was on point tonight. But the story as usual. Let's take a look at Chamberlain. Dribble handoff to your big man. Look at that. Just rolls in the lane. Outlet pass. Steal. I think it was a big rebound. Kick out. And he runs up the court. Boom! Yeah. That crazy dunk he did, man. He dunked on Banchero. Man, that was a crazy rebound. He just one-handed right in front of his head. Look at these rebounds, man. It's a man playing with boys, man. Man, they just look all dejected. I don't know. This is bad clipping right here. I don't know what this is. Oh my God, that's the block of the game right there. Deep 3 by Torian Prince. So Team Chamberlain beats the Magic back-to-back games. And Chamberlain plays a lot. Question is, what's going to be the status of Chamberlain for his meeting with Shaq? There it is right there. Now, we still have games to play with the other guys when we get there, but they get 1 day off, and then they play Shaq. And then after that, you get a day off. Then you have to play the Pacers with Siakam. Then you play Team Kareem down here. And then Wilt and Jordan meet for the first time. And then he plays LeBron James on a back-to-back. So how about that? And then after that, you got Kareem again. And then you play Olajuwon the following week. Hakeem should be healed up by that time, hopefully. So we'll have Hakeem at full strength. So Hakeem's been playing the entire season hurt thus far. But let's take a quick look here at the standings. If the Globetrotters reclaim the #1 spot, like Team Jordan and the Globetrotters are just pretty much just playing volleyball with the #1 seed. They're just going back and forth. Meanwhile, look at the bottom now. Look at Team Larry Bird. Lost in all this. Team Bird's down there at the bottom, 5 games behind. They're never going to catch up. The best that Team Bird can hope for is, I think, maybe get the 4th seed, maybe catch the Bad Boys or Team Kareem. You're not going to catch Team Jordan or Team Wilt. I think it's clear to see that they're the class. At least I think. Well, I don't know. Team Jordan gets carried a lot by Michael. Like, we watched the games with Team Jordan. There's a lot of carry jobs by Jordan in those games. With the Globetrotters, yeah, Wilt's being dominant, but you're seeing other guys stepping up consistently. Whereas Team Jordan, it's pretty much Michael and then Zach LaVine coming in off the bench, throwing in the big number. So it's a little mixed bag with Team Jordan. It's a lot to do with Michael just taking over basketball games. And I don't know how long you can live on that, especially talking about winning a championship. But going forward here, let's see who's up on the daily view. Who's up next here? I think it's Kobe. Is Kobe up next? No, actually, no. It's Team Mamba. Team Mamba's taking on the Charlotte Hornets, and then it'll be Team Shaq taking on the Timberwolves right after that. And then the day after that, it'll be Hakeem going to Milwaukee to face Giannis. And then then the Bad Boys take on Atlanta in their rematch. Atlanta actually beat the Bad. No, they did. Who did Atlanta beat? Atlanta beat I believe they beat. I'm trying to think who they beat. I think they beat Team not Showtime, but Team J. No, they didn't beat them. I think was it Team Bird that lost to them? Let's see here. Yep, Team Bird lost. Yeah, they beat Team Bird earlier in the season. So the Atlanta Hawks are not an easy team to play against. But nonetheless, guys, next game coming up is going to be. As soon as I can find it over here. I'm going to shuffle through all this. Okay. Yep. I think it's Team Mamba, isn't that? Yes. Yep. Mamba's up next. So, Team Kobe will be taking on the Charlotte Hornets in the Mambaverse. And let's take a look and see how Team Kobe's doing with their situation. They're at 11-5, right behind Team Showtime, but that's only because they have they played more games than lost one. So they're like maybe a half game behind Showtime for number 2 and 2 games behind Team Diesel. The Western Conference is pretty much close. As you can see, anybody can swing up here really quickly. Whereas in the Eastern Conference, man, it's pretty much top heavy. Like once you get to the Bad Boys, it's like a distinct cutoff. Like there's no switch. Like the top 4 teams are basically battling for the number 1 spot right now, whereas everybody else is just bottom feeders. And Team Bird's right there in the mix of it at the bottom. So, but with that being said, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Team Chamberlain doing a pretty good job taking care of business, and we move on here to Team Mamba with Kobe Bryant as he gets ready to lock horns with LaMelo Ball and his boys at home in the Mambaverse. And I will have that game coming for you guys a little bit later. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And make sure you're reading the descriptions and checking out the playlists, games that you may have missed. Also, too, guys, I put a post on my channel to help you guys distinguish like the best games to watch. Anytime you see a fire emoji by the title of a game, that means that game is a barn burner. Okay, all the games are fairly good, but the best quality games, I'm going to put the fire marks by, so you guys can go and see for yourselves, and you can decide, hey, that's a barn burner of a game. I'm going to watch that one. So going forward, that's what I'll be doing. But with that, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time for the Mambas taking on the Hornets here on the NBA Legends in the Modern Era Series Ultimate Showdown. Thanks for watching. Peace.